Hello, Jonathan here, Prince of the Intro Episode. Oh, look, this is what the dye did to my hair. Anyway, I'm going to my parents now. Bye. Not really bye, you're going to see me in the next clip. This is amazing. We have hundreds of posters. What would be the best and most effective marketing strategy? I know! Let's put them all in the same place. What place exactly would be best? We have to figure this out. Oh, I know! Let's put them in a place like a bus station, where people are in a hurry and probably won't even want to look. Alright, so the bus has arrived, and I am now in Knowlton at the grocery store with my mom. And, yeah, we're getting apples. $25. Worst special ever. We're trapped in here. It's freezing. We don't know how much heat is going to be left. Please call for help. This may be the last vlog. Ooh, yeah, a garden. That's cool. That's a thing that I totally don't have in my apartment. Look, this is going to be a pumpkin. You guys know how much I love pumpkins. And my parents are growing some. Hey internet, this is corn. Yeah, there's lots of it here. Everything is made of corn in the eastern townships. No, that's not true. And we're going to be taking off the green part of the corn and putting it on the ground over here because you can do that. It will turn into dirt. I really hope you guys knew this. Okay, I'm in the woods in back of my parents' house, and look at these lovely red markers on the trees. They are so lovely. We love them so much. I'm getting flashbacks of when Google Plus happened to YouTube. Except, picture that in real life. On a more positive note, I always feel happily relaxed and nice when walking through the woods in back of my parents. It really helps me gain some perspective on whatever I want to gain perspective on. And there's just a tinge of fear of being attacked by a bear or something that's always present as well. But, I mean, that kind of adds to the adventure of it. I'm very close to civilization. Well, civilization. Relative civilization. You guys might be like, what? I can't even find this on the map. This isn't civilization, but there's a house. There's internet. There's electricity. There's phone. It's civilization. And despite that, I still feel like I'm far away from all of that. So that's cool. Although I could keep walking and feel like I'm even further. Just have to go up the mountain. I guess I've been trying to find some sort of source of motivation. Like, I mean, okay, that's very vague. I mean, some sort of source of great motivation. Because let's say I have, like, this much projects. This is, like, the amount of stuff I want to do. I have about maybe this much motivation to do it. And, like, this much projects, like, that's, like, a lot. That's, like, if you saw my list of things that I want to do along with the accompanying plans, some of which have not been properly executed yet, you'd be like, Jonathan, that's not what a normal person should do. You need to take time for yourself. Well, thankfully, taking time for yourself is actually in those plans. But anyway, and I do that. What I'm saying is, I'm trying to figure out how to get the motivation to achieve that level of stuff that is happening. Anyway, back to the main point. Whenever I walk in the woods like this, it tends to make me feel more motivated about things. I guess you can't help but feel kind of small in the grand scheme of things when you're around nature. Like, whether it's in like a big expansive field or like in front of some big body of water or in a forest. Like, this all around me is a lot bigger than me. I have no idea where I'm going with this. I'm probably just rambling right now. I'll stop rambling, because this will make the video much longer than it has to be. I was hoping to find some blackberries, but no blackberries yet. I guess you think about very basic things when you're around nature. Not to say that you can't think of deep things, but I was just thinking that there was one human, well, I don't know if they're human yet, but there was one human ancestor at one point that decided, hey, why am I walking on 4 feet? I can walk on my back feet and do what is known as today's walking instead of like crawling. And that became like a really huge revolutionary thing. And I'm wondering, is there some sort of equivalent that I could do in this modern age? I mean, probably not on an evolutionary level. I don't really plan on doing anything that will drastically change how we will be as a species, at least not physically, but maybe as a society. Hey, you know, why do I get like this when I'm around nature? Damn it. I feel like you have more leeway to dream about stuff when you're around nature. I mean, like everything's so natural, obviously. But I mean, as silly as that sounds, it's like this stuff was just here. Like, no people built this, it's just here. And that's something to think about, and it's interesting. Oh, look, we're at the part of the forest I like. Well, one of them. The part of the forest that I like most that's closest to my parents' house. Yeah, I've used this shot 7,000 times at least. This video is gonna be so long. The dinosaur short's kind of out of place, but this is very fitting. Look at this thing here. My first reaction was, oh shit, someone left some candy on the ground. What terrible people littering in the forest. But no, it's a mushroom. It's not a color that you would expect a mushroom to be, but it's definitely a mushroom. Mind you, not the kind of mushroom you'd want to eat. I don't think so anyway. No, definitely not. There's very few mushrooms that you can just put in your mouth without bad things happening. I like how I just feel comfortable walking around on a random trail through the woods. Until I hear sounds behind me. Oh, it was just a bird. Most of the time when you hear a sound in the forest, it's just a bird or a squirrel or something. Occasionally a larger animal, like a larger bird. But for the most part, everything you hear is harmless. Now, if this were an action movie, something terrible would happen right now. But this is not an action movie. Or if it is, the action isn't very cliched. I'm now in the car with my mom. We have not started the car, but she's about to start the car, and we're going to pick up my sister. Alright, so now it's very late, so I'm not going to be commenting on comments till the morning. Yeah, let's make that happen. Oh my God. This is the biggest spider I've ever seen. Just to give you a little bit of perspective, like, this is my finger. It's like the size of my finger. This is my finger close to the camera. I'm not gonna get too close to it, but yeah, it's huge. It's absolutely ginormous. That is the biggest spider I have ever seen. Let you comment on mobile. That's strange. Oh yeah, I started commenting on comments, guys. And thank you. I think the hair looks better too right now. Okay, that's a good comment. And oh, that's what you meant by a party. Okay, that makes sense. That's it for commenting on comments. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.